And now let's discuss the conservation movements in the Philippines. The conservation movement in the Philippines refers to the various efforts and initiatives aimed at protecting the country's natural resources, biodiversity, and environment. It encompasses a wide range of activities and organizations dedicated to preserving the Philippines' unique ecosystems and addressing environmental challenges. And the first example of the environmental organizations in the Philippines is the Marine Wildlife Watch of the Philippines. It aims to develop a better appreciation of marine environment, its ecological processes, and how it affects all of us through activities that focus on long-lived marine animals, also referred to as endangered, threatened, and protected marine wildlife, such as dolphins, whales, dugongs, sharks, rares, and marine turtles, iconic species of the marine environment. Marine Wildlife Watch of the Philippines was incorporated on the 13th of September 2010. And the second organization is Greenpeace Philippines. Greenpeace is a global environmental organization known for its advocacy and campaigns on various environmental issues. Greenpeace has an active presence in the Philippines where it works on a range of environmental and social justice causes related to countries' unique environmental challenges. Some of the key areas of focus for Greenpeace Philippines includes climate change, deforestation, marine conservation, plastic pollution, anti-coal campaigns, and environmental advocacy. Thirdly, the Mother Earth Foundation, based in the Philippines that focuses on environmental and waste management issues. It is primarily known for its work related to waste reduction, proper waste disposal, and sustainable waste management practices. The key areas focused for Mother Earth Foundation includes waste management, zero waste advocacy, community-based initiatives, environmental, education, and policy advocacy. So for further information about conservation movements, Ms. Shunosa will discuss it to you.
Philippine Biodiversity Conservation Foundation, or PhilBio, was established for the specific purpose of furthering the biodiversity conservation activities of the Philippines Biodiversity Conservation Program, or PBCP, initiated in the 1990s. PhilBio endeavors to provide increased technical assistance to local partners, whether governmental or non-governmental, and enable the conservation of the Philippines' unique and threatened environment, biodiversity, and natural resources into perpetuity. It is envisioned that the only realistic means of achieving such a goal is by the establishment of integrated, long-term, and locally based biodiversity conservation and development programs that includes improved dissemination of knowledge, enhanced management practices, and the active participation and collaboration of relevant stakeholders, particularly those most dependent upon the natural resources of each region. Furthermore, it also visualized the long-term conservation of the Philippines' native and endemic wildlife and natural habitats for the benefit of future generations of all peoples who may inhabit and share the natural resources of the country. Moreover, its 5 goals are: first, generated and provided updated ecological information on globally threatened species receiving less conservation attention, and to mobilize support and skills for long-term conservation initiatives. Second, secured important habitats as conservation sites to promote and advance the long-term biodiversity conservation. Third, established and sustained model sites for learning various conservation strategies and approaches in landscapes and wetlands. Fourth, produced and raised standards of communicating reflecting accurate science and engender conservation actions. Lastly, practiced good governance and mobilized resources in sustaining biodiversity conservation with enduring partnerships with concerned individuals, government and non-government entities, and private corporations. Filipinos depend on the sea for livelihood, food, tourism, economy, and ultimately our lives. That's why Save Philippine Seas organization was made. Through the promotion of citizen-led initiatives that are empowering Filipinos to take collective action and change their behavior, Save Philippine Seas seeks to bridge the gap between scientists and the general public, the young and the old, and the passionate and indifferent. Save Philippine Seas began as an online platform in May 2011 as a response to a large-scale illegal wildlife trade case dubbed in the media as Rape of the Philippine Seas. What was meant to be a short-lived social media campaign continued to grow. In February 2013, they officially became a non-profit organization under the name Philippine Citizens Incorporated. Their projects includes environmental education and citizen participation, waste management and circular economy, and shark conservation. Always remember their advocacy. It's been said that the Philippines is worth dying for. We believe that the Philippines is worth diving for. Now, let's head on to our next topic, which will be discussed by Mr. Heinz Pascual.
Thank you for that introduction, Ms. Shinosa. I'm Heinz Pascual, and I'm here to talk about the Water Environment Association of the Philippines and Society for the Conservation of Philippine Wetlands. So, let's start with the Water Environment Association of the Philippines. It is a non-profit organization in the Philippines that promotes safe drinking water, sanitation, and a healthy environment. It is dedicated to providing clean water to Filipinos, promoting sustainable development, high technical standards, and increased public awareness of environmental challenges. The organization offers training and provides environmental awareness programs with a particular emphasis on the country's water resources. Now, let's proceed to the Society for the Conservation of Philippine Wetlands, or the SCPW. It is an environmental organization in the Philippines that focuses on protecting clean water and the environment, particularly the country's wetlands. Founded in 1988, SCPW has been actively advocating for environmental conservation for over 20 years. They collaborate with various stakeholders, including businesses, for government agencies and other organizations to create a solution through partnerships, programs, and projects aimed at educating communities about wetlands conservation. SCPW's mission is to raise awareness about water conservation, promote a clean environment, address polluted wetlands, and implement sustainable water conservation projects. That's it for me. Thank you for listening. The following information will be discussed by Ms. Lorenzo. Thank you.
The Philippine Business for the Environment is a non-government organization in Pasig City. It is established in 1992 by business leaders committed to sustainable development. It helps aspiring entrepreneurs in the Philippines start or flourish through sustainable approaches, aiming to deliver a positive impact. Established to address environmental concerns and challenges in a country rich in natural resources. The organization believes that businesses must also be responsible for conserving the environment through different sustainable approaches. Next is the Education for the Philippine Environment, or FPE. It is a non-governmental organization in the Philippines that promotes change and action for the common good, addressing environmental concerns such as climate change, biodiversity conservation, and introducing environmentally friendly practices into communities. The Foundation for the Philippine Environment is established in 1992. It is the largest grant-making environmental institution in the Philippines, promoting environmentally responsible actions and policies for a clean, healthy and sustainable environment. And the Center for Sustainable Philippine Incorporation will be discussed by Noemi Eliazar.
The Center for Sustainability PH, INC, is an environmental non-governmental organization founded in Puerto Princesa, Philippines in 2009. Its mission is to protect the Philippines' last remaining forests and lands by establishing legally protected areas. The organization educates the community about the importance of maintaining natural resources and sustainable living, aiming to lead towards a sustainable future. The Ecological Society of the Philippines is an environmental group that promotes environmental awareness and solutions. As a non-profit organization, it engages with private and public sectors, receives support, and work in conserve diversity and increase awareness about ocean pollution. It is founded in 1979 under the original name UESP, Underwater Ecological Society of the Philippines. These are the different types of ecosystem found in the Philippines. Number 1 is terrestrial ecosystem. Number 2, freshwater ecosystem. Number 3, brackish or estuarine ecosystem. Number 4, saltwater marine ecosystem.
Our last topic is all about the Haribon Foundation. The Haribon Foundation, founded in 1972, is a Philippine environmental group dedicated to safeguarding the country's natural resources, naming itself after the national bird, the Philippine eagle. The group has been dedicated to protecting and nurturing the Philippines' land and forest for 45 years, prioritizing forest, bird, and ocean conservation through various environmental activities. The Haribon Foundation is involved in various initiatives such as planting native trees, conserving Dulungan hornbills, and promoting sustainability, encouraging community involvement through volunteering, donations, and partnerships with conservation-oriented organizations. And that is all for our group reporting. Thank you for listening.